What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a property walkthrough on a hellacious deal that I've had for about a year now, and we're going to be losing a little bit of money, but I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything that went wrong in this deal and how you can protect yourself to make sure that something similar doesn't happen to you. But we're going to start. I'm actually here at the title company at Patton, and I'm buying a deal for my boy Wilney, so I'll talk about that deal in a future video, but let's get this closing knocked out so we can go check on the house. All right guys, we have finally made it to the property. I'm here standing on the outside, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like now, and then I'm gonna show you a picture of what it looked like before when we bought it, and then we'll go inside, talk a little bit more about everything that went wrong with this deal and why I'm so happy we are closing tomorrow. So as you guys can see, this is an older property. The first thing I want to say is, what's up, bro?
What y'all doing up here?
We flipping the house, man, so we making a video just about the before and after.
Oh shit, y'all making money then.
We are
entrepreneurs, y'all in real estate, all that.
Yeah, we actually lost money on this one though. All right guys, we have finally made it to the property. I picked up my wife's sign. As you guys saw, people always stop when they see you vlogging. I don't know what it is about the camera. Every time I have a camera with me, somebody stops me. But here's the house. We have made it. As you guys can see, she's beautiful, white with the black trim. And I'm gonna put up a picture for you guys right here. And you see it was this ugly white and green color. And the roof actually is still green. It was in good condition. It's just dated a little bit. But beautiful house. We're definitely not in the best side of town, but not in the worst side of town, which has a little bit to do with the problems that we've had. This house, if you guys have been following me, is actually 6 minutes from our squatter situation house that took us about 6 months to get him out of. It's always something, and maybe the universe is trying to tell us something that we shouldn't be flipping over here, but this might be the last one. We might just wholesale the rest, but let's go inside and take a look. Now, as we walk in, the first weird thing that you're gonna see is the layout. And it's weird to me only because this house was a home and then they did multiple additions. So once again, we had to come in, find out what is gonna be the most feasible floor plan that works for everybody, right? So we have living room, we have like a dining, and then we kind of have like a second living room, which we consider turning into a fourth bedroom, but you have to think about functionality of the home, right? So the reason we couldn't do a bedroom is because this is the laundry area, and this is kind of like a second storage with a door. And I mean, you could use it as a bedroom if you wanted. There's no closet, hot water heater. And then we go here. So the kitchen, there used to be a wall here. This is the kitchen now. After we finished the kitchen, we got the home completely remodeled. We had an agent come through. They didn't lock up the back door, and somebody stole our range. So stolen range, that's honestly minimal of the problems. And so the major issue with this home is really foundation. Bedroom, here's what it looked like before. And then the major issue is that we had an 8-inch drop right here and right here because of the wonky additions. So this used to be one wall, this used to be the exterior of the home, and they added this, which was pulling weight to the middle of the home. So master in here, and what we had to do to get the home correct is we did foundation work. That was already like 10 grand. And then when we raised the home, because the home was poorly built, we had to come in and pump concrete underneath the foundation. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this home is as level as it will probably ever be, because when you have a situation this dire, there's no way that you'll be able to fix everything. And that's something that I never thought about with flipping houses, is that sometimes you're gonna be just flipping a bad built home. So then you have to correct mistakes from 1965, which is when this home was built. And so you can imagine how much time has passed, how that's affected the foundation, the ground, and everything. And this is one of the major reasons why we are no longer flipping homes older than 1970. Now, the foundation, like I said, was terrible. And one of the things is when we tried to lift the home, they reinforced the foundation with chicken wire. The standard from, 1970 and above is rebar, right? You typically put rebar in a home to support the foundation. So when we lifted the home, the foundation literally started crumbling, which is why we then had to pump concrete underneath the home. And then we had to come back and put more piers. Now, when I say piers, guys, I mean we put 48 piers throughout this property, which is ridiculous. Typically, if we do foundation work on a home, it's anywhere from 15 to 25 piers that you need. And for us, this was just crazy. And this is one of the things that just blew our budget up like crazy. So let's talk about the numbers. Now, like I said, we had bought in this area before, so we were very well aware of the numbers. So we purchased this home for $105,000. Now, the first mistake is that we bought this home last September. So our holding cost is gonna total up for 14 months, which is terrible in flipping, right? If you guys are flipping houses, your ideal timeline should be 3 to 6 months max in this climate, in this market. But 3 months is ideal when we flip a property, if not quicker. But there are certain stipulations such as the FHA 90-day rule. And if you're unaware of what that is, you basically just have to close on a property and own it for at least 90 days before someone can get an FHA loan, which is very critical in this market because most buyers that can afford the interest rates are gonna be FHA, VA, or first-time home buyers, and they all require you to own the property for at least 90 days. So keep this in mind if you're flipping properties. Now, the holding costs are one thing because 14 months is a terribly long time to own a property, but we really messed up when we contracted this property before we even closed. See, as you guys know in real estate, you make your money when you buy. And I contracted this property sight unseen. Now, I knew it had foundation issues and I knew certain things were gonna pop up, but it really threw us over budget and it went way worse than anticipated. And then also this property got caught in the market interest rate hikes. And so that's why we held on to the property, because we had so many homes and nothing was selling. So this property had to sit for a few months. Then the overages on the budget and just managing cash, it just took a lot longer than expected. And that's just the reality of flipping, right? Anything that can go wrong typically will go wrong. So other components of the home that I thought I was gonna be able to save, such as like the plumbing and, you know, like I said, we were able to save the roof, but there was just things that we ended up doing that I didn't plan on doing. The cabinets were shot. You guys know we typically don't do cabinets in our flips, so we put brand new cabinets, soft close, quartz countertop, which we always do. But I'm just saying these little things start to add up when you spend $2,000, $5,000 here, $6,000 here. Like, it adds up very quickly. And I know this is a person who flips, but I'm sharing this with you because I still make mistakes too. The market's been terrible. There's just so many factors that you have to think about or account for. So like I said, we purchased it for 105. We're at about 57, 58,000. On the repairs, and then we listed at 220. We end up going under contract at 213,000, and then I will close tomorrow and I will get money back because I put so much money into this deal. But net wise, we're going to be losing right around $2,500, which everything that I had to deal with this home, that is still a major win, because we've took significant losses on other homes, and if it's only $2,500, it's a big win. So I share this with you guys because this is, once again, the reality of real estate. You know, not every deal is going to go perfect, and we've changed our buying criteria this year, and because of that, we've been buying much better deals. We're not doing heavy rehabs like this. We never make money on those homes. When I look back over the last 2 years and the deals that we made the most money on, they were wholesale deals, meaning we just bought them as is, sold them as is to, you know, rental buyers or hedge funds. And so that's what we're going back to. We've been wholesaling a lot. We've been wholesaling or flipping as is, and then doing light cosmetic flips with 70s, 80s, 90s, and even 2000 build homes. So that's where the money is, and that's what we're doing, especially when the market is so uncertain as it has been. But we live, we learn, we get better. But if you guys have any questions about this home, any of the things that went wrong, I'm happy to answer, because I'm here to share my mistakes so you guys can learn from them. But I wouldn't buy older homes like this. Expect to go down to the studs and repair everything like we pretty much did in this home. And buy better deals. You make your money when you buy in real estate. We weren't buying deep enough. We were buying good deals, but not great deals. And like my buddy Brandon Turner always says, you will go broke buying good deals. And we learned that the hard way. So if you guys made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm dropping weekly real estate, financial literacy videos. They're not all losses. We're gonna show some wins too. I have some great deals right now that I'm waiting to sell. So glad to get this one off the books, stop the bleeding, and on to the next deal. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.